So, I present to you my new consciousness transfer invention. Don't worry, it works without a single malfunction.
It sounds really cool in words. I can't wait to try it out. Come on, Mikey, let's start our experiment.
It's weird. Something's obviously not going according to plan. We need to turn off the device before it's too late, as long as they don't get mixed up.
Oh no, what happened? Why am I half on Mikey?
Forgive me, I didn't know it would turn out this way. It's very interesting, though.
There's nothing interesting about it. You've ruined us. Go back to the way it was. I don't want to stay like this forever.
Don't touch me, I'm innocent.
Mikey, we're gonna have to find him. I'm gonna personally make him take it all back.
I can't believe he did such a terrible thing to us. How are we supposed to even get around the city now? How do we get home? Everyone's gonna freak the second they see us.
Don't worry, we're sure to find this traitor. I don't think he could have gotten far, so there's a chance we'll get through this quickly. Just don't show our faces in public, or we could be mistaken for monsters.
Okay, I hear you. Now let's go find this scientist already.
Seconded, we don't have time for vacations. Looks like we made it to this scientist's house. It's an interesting house. It's got a lava pit all around it. Is he so afraid of us that he's resorting to this? I wonder how we're gonna get across the lava pit. Apparently we can't jump over it because the pit's too wide. Which means we'll have to come up with another plan. What have you done, Mikey? I'm gonna burn. Wait, I'm doing pretty good in the lava so far. No way! It seems that because you and I blended together, our bodies got some kind of buffs that only activate when we're in danger. Like right now, I got resistance to fire, which means a lava trap like this won't work on us at all.
It was a very useful discovery. Now let's go inside and find him. Careful, JJ. Looks like the whole house is guarded by turrets. We've got to get to the second floor in a hiding place, because I don't think we can survive the damage from the turrets.
You're right, we need to react quickly. Looks like they start firing when they see a moving target, so we need to hide behind something so they can't see us. Let's get to the stairs so they can't reach us. As I thought, we're in no danger here. Now let's go up to the second floor and look for any leads. Hopefully we won't get hit by any turrets. Interesting, there's books all over the floor. I'm sure they're encrypted with the password to something very important. I can't believe he's even set up turrets on the second floor. Now I wonder what he's hiding that he's so protective of his home. But to us, these turrets are nothing, so it's bad luck for him to cross our path.
Apparently we need to find 4 books, but because of the turrets we can't move properly. I thought we could make it so that one of us distracts the turret and the other takes the book, but nothing happened. So we have to think of more ways to get them. Maybe we can find something on the floor.
Let's have a look. There's bound to be something in a house this big. Look, Mikey, it's a shield. All right, now we can definitely get the book. You go in first and distract the turret for a while. Then I'll come in and take the hit. Then all I have to do is walk slowly to the nightstand and get the book. That's it. The plan's a breeze. Now we'll have all the books and we can pick that lock. I hope we did all this for a reason and there's something useful in there and not just another trap. Wait a couple more minutes, Mikey. I need to find my briefcase here. Okay, I think I found it. Now we can safely get out of this room. It wasn't easy, but we made it.
Finally! I was getting pretty tired of that turret. Now enter the correct password. As I see there again, you have to solve examples to get the key to the briefcase. But nothing. You have already done it so many times, JJ, that it will be very easy for you. Just don't get lost in the books or you'll have to re-enter everything.
Yeah, I'm almost done. For a scientist, he made the examples fairly easy, so I should be able to solve them quickly. It's kind of freaking me out that they're so easy. Is this another trap? No, I don't think so. It's more like he was too lazy to come up with something hard because he relied too much on the automatic turrets. I'm done, by the way. You can finally take what's in this briefcase. Wow, there are so many Indesta pearls in here. I'm sure we'll definitely need them. I'll give you a couple of them just in case. Now that we have everything we want, we should get out of this miserable house. These pearls will help us do that because one of them can create a black hole that will destroy almost the entire house. This is a very powerful weapon indeed, against which few things have any efficacy.
Wow, that explosion was really big. Now let's break the window and jump out into the lava. Thanks to our buffs, it'll be like jumping into water from a great height. See, it's okay.
So, finding one in such a big city is going to be quite a challenge. So you and I are going to put up posters. This way, we will have a lot of success because people will see that the criminal is wanted and will start to report en masse where they last saw him. That's what we need. He thinks he's smarter than us, so he can hide forever, but he's not. We just need a certain amount of time, but we'll find him. And when that time comes, it's gonna be very bad for him. We're gonna get him back for what he's done to us. I think it would be fun to combine him with a cow. Let's see what he has to say.
Look, we were lucky enough to find someone's old costumes. We can put them on ourselves. That way we won't scare people with our scary looks anymore. It's sad that we have to do this, but we have no choice.
It's okay, Mikey. It's not forever. In the meantime, let's focus on the posters. They're very important to us right now. We should put them up everywhere we can. This place is perfect for these ads because it's always crowded. Maybe someone will notice.
Anyway, it won't be unnecessary.
I think now is the time to call your girlfriends and tell them not to come over because they'll be horrified by what they've seen. Hello, darling. Listen, stay home tonight because Mikey and I are in trouble.
JJ, we have a problem. My girlfriend wants to go outside right now. We need to figure out something so she can't do it because I don't want her to see it.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Follow me. Basically, we need to force her to leave the house in such a way that she can't get out at all. And I have a good idea how to do that. First, we need to dig a huge hole outside her house. It's a good thing I brought a special device that allows you to quickly and effortlessly make such a hole. All you have to do is specify the radius, the depth of the hole, and the countdown time. Then the device will dig the hole itself. The main thing is not to stand near it because you can fall in, or something worse. Now, of course, we have to disguise it so your girlfriend doesn't get suspicious. After all, she is smart and can guess that something is wrong. Now, when the maximization is finished, we can proceed to the mechanism that keeps the person in a certain place. As practice has shown, it works perfectly. The most important thing is to do it right, so as not to hurt your girlfriend. Almost done. A couple more details and the mechanism will be perfect. But we're not stopping there. Mikey! Now we need to move the car to the entrance, just in case. I have little faith he'll escape our trap, but if she does, she can't get through the machine because it's too heavy for her.
JJ, I'm surprised at the fact that you've thought this through so well. I don't think my girlfriend has a chance in hell of avoiding all your obstacles. Now I realize you better not do anything bad.
That's right. Now let's hide and watch what happens next. I think it's gonna be okay. The moment of truth is now or never. Looks like she didn't suspect a thing. Come on, just a couple more steps and it'll be just like we planned. Well, she's trapped. Now she's not gonna be able to get out of it for a while.
Now we just have to wait for them to call and say they can't meet me.
I hope she calls you right away, because we're actually already running late, since we have to go find that nasty scientist. Anyway, now that she's called you, we're free to go, so hurry up. We've got a lot to do. So, while we were dealing with one problem, a second one came up. My girlfriend texted me that she was on her way to meet me. In fact, I say we blow up the bridge, but this bus has to go over the bridge now because it's on schedule. So we have to deal with it first. If I had more time, I'd just get the driver to change his route. But now I have to improvise. So I'm just going to break the engine and the main elements responsible for moving the bus. It's a good thing that all these elements can be accessed through the passenger compartment, because we won't lose much time there. Well, that's it, and now we can start installing the dynamite. I think we should put as much dynamite as possible because this bridge is very strong and made of high-strength bricks.
Careful, JJ. Your girlfriend is about to get on the bus. Just a little bit more and she would have seen you. I can imagine how scared she'd be if she saw you like that. But it's a good thing we made it in time. Now we can get to the dynamite. Let's put it on both sides so it's sure to break. I don't even know if we've taken enough dynamite because the bridge looks really strong.
You don't have to worry about that. We've got enough dynamite. Physics will help us with everything else. If we succeed in blowing up the main columns, the bridge will collapse like a house of cards. That's the beauty of such an explosion, because you need much less explosives to destroy. Now, the dynamite installation is complete. Now we can proceed to detonation. Let's make sure there's no one on the bridge. Also, we need to get farther away than we did with the device that made the hole. The thing is, the dynamite will have a huge and powerful blast wave. And if we don't get far enough away, we might get hit and hurt too. I'll also add pearls to all of this. Thanks to that, there will be a big explosion that will activate the dynamite that we set up. Yeah, after that explosion, it's gonna take a long time to rebuild this bridge, but that's okay. Better that than showing your girlfriend in such a terrible state. Oh, by the way, there she is. It's obvious she can't make it across, so all we have to do is wait for the call.
JJ, she's already calling you. Hurry up and pick up the phone.
Hi, what did you say, the bridge blew up? That's terrible. That's it. Now we can go about our business in peace. Let's go quickly. We might have missed a lot already.
You're right. We should go back to where we started. Maybe we'll find something.
This place looks pretty quiet and gloomy. Let's try to find some clues here. Look, there's a strange villager. Let's ask him. Hello, can you help us? Why is he running away from us? Wait, we're not gonna hurt you. We just want to ask you a couple questions. It's weird. It's like he's afraid we're gonna see him. I don't think it's a doctor because he's dressed too badly. Wait, we know what happened to you because we're the same. Just tell us where to find the doctor and we'll leave honestly.
Look, we'll take off our clothes to show you we're the same. See, we're not to be feared. We just want to help.
I can see it now. You're as miserable as I am. Well, in that case, I'll tell you everything I know. I was experimented on inside the biggest warehouse in town. I think you know where to find it, but keep in mind, it's not the only one.
Thanks so much for the info. It will be much easier for us to deal with him now. But we need to get some weapons. I don't think you and I can beat them all with our bare hands.
Of course we're not going to go after them with our hands. We need to go to nice place.
JJ, did you really take money to buy guns?
I never said anything about us buying them. We're just gonna steal them. I'm a regular at the store, so I'm hoping they'll forgive me. Speaking of which, this store has a pretty sophisticated security system. Even at the entrance, you'll be greeted by a floor that's completely covered in lasers, so you have to be careful not to step on them. If we are unlucky enough to do so, it will be very painful. But we got past that hurdle with no problem, so now you can take anything you see. I really like this store for its variety. Here everyone can find something to suit their preferences. And they also have a second room where they keep stocks. Here you can get all kinds of pomegranates, because I think they will come in handy. There's also specialty supplies, but there's usually more of them.
I think this stockpile of guns and ammo should be enough for us. On the plus side, they're not ready for our invasion, which means we can take them by surprise and kill them all while they're panicking about what to do.
I agree. They will never be able to handle us because we are better prepared. We're in Mikey's place. I think we can begin our infiltration of their base. I say we just blow the hangar door. Maybe that way we can blow someone else up. That means we'll have fewer enemies.
No, it doesn't work like that. If we set off an explosion, they'll have seconds to figure out what to do. We need to sneak in quietly before we start shooting. So we need to open the front door, even if it's locked. I think you can do it with a lockpick. After all, it's not the first time you've done it.
Mikey's right. I shouldn't have any trouble opening that door. I like the explosion better, though. I guess I just like blowing things up. Anyway, I'll concentrate on breaking in. Honestly, I'm looking forward to opening that door and starting a fire. There are some terrible people inside, doing terrible experiments on people. As far as I know, that's not allowed at all, so there's no mercy for them. But what's most important is that the doctor is here because we can remove the disease, but the cause is more important. If that doctor is out there, people will never be able to sleep again.
That's it. We can begin our invasion. First, we need to throw smoke bombs at them to limit their visibility. Look how aggressive they are. Now we can start shooting back at them. Our combat training is much better, so they don't stand a chance of winning.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna blow this door off. We really need another point of entry right now. Speaking of which, I got a glimpse of their next experiment. That giant zombie is a nightmare. I'm afraid to imagine what it could do if it was let loose. I don't think even an army could do much to it.
From the looks of it, we've done well. But where's our scientist? I don't see him anywhere.
I don't understand it yet either. I can't believe he wasn't really here. Then it turns out that most of our efforts have been for nothing?
No, there he is. We need to hit him anyway, so fire every weapon, JJ. Also, blow up that zombie so we don't have any more problems. This scientist is quite cunning. Apparently he wants to throw smoke bombs at us and escape. That's a pretty nasty move. Come out with us for a fair fight.
No, I'm not gonna let myself lose him. We're too close to him to let him get away from us. Come on, Mikey. We gotta get out of the warehouse and follow his trail. I don't think he could have gotten very far, and he better hope we don't find him.
Look in all directions, JJ. It could be anywhere.
He's already gone. We have to go to town. I think we have a better chance of finding him there. As he's scared now, I think he's very close. I just need to figure out where. Look, there's a pothole in the middle of the road. It looks very suspicious, so we should jump in and check it out. Just as I thought, it's a scientist. You can't run away from us. We've got plenty of weapons. Oh no, he's blocking our way. We'll have to think of something soon.
See, JJ, it's full of crocodiles. It's quite intimidating because they are very formidable opponents and their skin is quite tough.
However, that's not our biggest problem. The scientist escapes, which means we could lose him and never find him again. So we have to figure out how to get to the other side. I see there are sewer pipes, but they're broken. I've got an idea. We need to fix them. That way, the pumps can work properly and they'll drain the drain. If all goes well, we can run under the barrier. The most important thing is to run away from the crocodiles at that moment because we definitely don't have time for them. So let's get to fixing the pipes, Mikey.
Sure, I'd love to help you. I want to catch that scientist too.
We don't even have to figure out how to fix them all because the missing pipe parts are just lying on the floor. As far as I understand, we have to connect the pipes with the same color because the other parts don't quite fit. The main thing is to do it quickly because every second counts. Mikey, do another pipe in parallel so we can finish faster.
And I'm done, so I can turn on the pumps. I think we need to have them running at max mode to pump the water out as fast as possible.
You're right. Everything is working as it should, so let's go and see if we've got it. Great, it's really working. Because the water's lowered, the crocodiles can't reach us, unless we fall in. So we'll have to use the ladders to get across carefully. Mikey, the important thing is not to look down, and it's best to forget there are crocodiles anywhere. We just climb over the barrier, and that's it.
I'll try not to think about them, of course, but it's really hard. On the other hand, we're only a couple of steps away from being pursued. Under these circumstances, I'll do whatever I can to get out.
That's it. Now let's not waste any time in going after the scientist. Careful, Mikey. I think I see a crocodile in there. And then there's our scientist. Well, it looks like he was unlucky enough to get caught in the jaws of a ferocious predator. We've got to do something to scare him off. I think we can throw a smoke bomb at the crocodile and shoot it a bit. From all this, he will be a little frightened and run away, and we can approach the scientist. It's a pity we didn't catch him, but that's not bad either. For all his terrible deeds, he was eaten by a crocodile in the sewers.
He also had a potion to make us the same. Let's use it soon and get back to normal.
Of course. That's it. We're back to being the old JJ and Mikey again. It's so nice to be back in my favorite body.